Hi guys, I'm not the type of YouTuber to make a rant and complain about stuff on this website. I've never done it before. This is totally not something I've ever thought I would do on YouTube, but I'm doing it because I think it's really important to do so. Today I'm going to be talking about MCNs, multi-channel network. I'll be telling you what a multi-channel network is, what you should do if a multi-channel approaches you, and finally, what I live with the multi-channel network I was with up until today. Today I got unlinked, and I'll tell you everything. I'm not going to name any names because I do not want to get taken to court or anything. I won't name any names, so let's begin. So what's a multi-channel network? An MCN partners YouTubers, content creators like you and I. If you're watching this and you have a channel and you produce videos on some sort of basis, you're a musician, you do makeup tutorials, whatever you do, YouTube is a platform where you can post videos regularly and where you develop your audience. A multi-channel network will recognize that, send you an email, and tell you that they are interested in getting you partnered. Usually they have recruiters, and what their job is just to look through YouTube. They find channels, they contact them. They tell you, hi, so-and-so, we are very interested in your content. We really like blah, 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 blah. Most of the time, these are just copy-paste emails, and they just hit up as many people as possible because the more people they hit up, the more people they could potentially partner. That's what an MCN is. What an MCN offers is they'll partner you, they'll give you a revenue split, 30% for them, 70% for you. It could be something like that. It can be 90-10, 80-20, whatever the split is. And you'll receive ad revenue. For me, it was PayPal, and you'll get ads on your videos and start monetizing. That sounds great, right? Right. But some MCNs don't respect that. I'll get more into that later in the video. MCNs also promise you you could get these plugins for your channel. We can help you with promotion and blah, 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 blah. They offer you all this, and they really make it look like you're really important to them. And sometimes it could be the case, but most of the time, it's maybe not. So this is what you do if MCN hits you up and approaches you. First of all, never say yes right away. Don't sign any sort of contract right away. Do not do that. You need to ask around and do your research. Hit up different YouTube, Facebook groups. Look up their name. Look at their website. Look at reviews about them. Read through the entire contract that they offer you. Ask them, what's your terms and conditions? Look at it. Here's something you really need to look at if an MCN hits you up. If they have a lock-in contract or not. If they have any type of lock-in contract, that's a red flag for me. I get away from that. From now on, I'll do that. Before I didn't. I'll talk more about that later in the video. Read their entire contract. If they have a lock-in, I mean, you can still do it if you want to, but I strongly suggest not, unless they have really good rewards and stuff like that. I would go for an MCN that does not have a lock-in contract where you can, usually you warn them and 30 days later they let you go. And they have a good reputation and everything, and they have terms and conditions that respect that. You have to read the entire contract, read the fine print of the contract. And I know that sounds like a lot of work because I don't want to read through 5 pages of a contract or anything. I'm not a much reader myself, but think about it this way. This is your channel you're putting on the line. For some, it's a hobby. For some, it's a livelihood. For some, it's a passion. And if you're willing to put that on the line and to partner it and give that a certain revenue to a network, you need to really read the contract and what you're signing up for. So that's my thoughts on MCNs and what I think you should do if they hit you up. Finally, I'm going to be talking about an experience I just had with my MCN. So this is a personal experience. In January 2015, a network contacted me and wanted to partner with me. And I was super excited. It was the very first time someone hit me up like that. I remember I was in class. I was taking this music program. I was in the middle of a class, and I get this email, and I was just so excited. I said yes. I signed the contract right on the spot, which is absolutely the dumbest thing you could possibly do. Do not just sign any random contract just like that. Don't do what I did. And if you did what I did, I'll tell you what to do later, depending on what your situation is. I signed with them. I'm with them for an entire year. I'm not really getting all the money I deserve. I look at my statistics. I know I'm making way more money and I'm not getting all that money. So I know they're cheaping me out. I know there's the revenue split. It's not making sense. So I hit them up. Oh, I didn't. And sometimes I would not receive payments. So I'm hitting them up. They're not replying to me. Once in a while they reply to me. And finally I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I want out. And that's when I found out that if you want out of this particular network, you need to send them an email a certain amount of days before your original join date with them. And not on that original join date, they will unlink you. And I'm like, okay, so I got another year. I got to wait. It's my mistake. I'm going to have to do this, right? So I hit them up. I make sure, okay, so when was my join date and what's the exact day I have to email you on? They give me that information. And then I say, what do I need to say in the email? Is it possible that you guys make a mistake? And after the join date, you even keep people who ask to unlink? And I really get all the information I need. And they're like, don't worry about it. We got you. Everything's going to work out fine. Finally, that day comes where it's a certain amount of days before my join date with them. So I send them the email specifically saying what my channel is, that I'm requesting to unlink, and then I expect to get unlinked that day. After that, complete silence. I don't hear anything back from these people. Nothing at all. I have no idea what's happening. So I send them an email again. Nothing. I find their Skype. I send them a Skype. I contact other people. They find the other emails they have. I tried calling them. Nothing. Finally, after 3 weeks of hitting them up, I get an email back, an automated email saying, are you satisfied with your experience? I'm like, guys, you didn't even email me back. That makes no sense. How am I satisfied? I send them back to them, right? And finally, they're like, oh, hi, sorry about that. What's your channel? What's the email link to your channel? And what's your request ticket number? I give them that information, and then I started looking up more about this network, and a lot of videos and forum posts are coming out that these people, and they keep people locked in even after they request to unlink and wait the exact amount of days, and they request the unlink the certain amount of days before their original join date. So they follow all their terms and conditions, but they still keep them locked in, which is absolutely insane to me. That's illegal. And the thing is, YouTube's not going to do anything about them. You signed that contract. YouTube is not liable for anything. So you're out on your own island. So at this point, I'm panicking. I'm thinking like, I am screwed. They're going to keep me locked in for another year, and I'm going to be stuck here, and it's going to suck, and I don't want this to happen. And I tell myself, that's not happening. I'm not going to let that happen. So what I did, I emailed them again and again and again and again, not getting a reply. Finally, it's 30 days before I'm supposed to be unlinked. On youtube.com/features, if you're a YouTube partner, you can click the remove access and it'll send them a request on link. And if your MCN does not respond within 30 days, you get unlinked. So I send them this huge email. I say, first of all, I demonetized every single one of my videos. I stopped making any money on YouTube. I demonetized every single one of my videos. I sent them an email saying, I've demonetized my videos. I'm requesting to unlink so that in exactly 30 days, it's my original join date. And by your terms and conditions, I can get unlinked since I requested to unlink a certain amount of days before I needed to get unlinked from your network. I hope that makes sense. I say, if my request to unlink is denied and you don't unlink me on the specific day that I'm supposed to be, I'm going to report you to the YouTube partner program. Found like the guy who runs the entire company. I'm going to make a complaint to the person. I'm going to make a video about the entire situation, which actually I'm making a video about the entire situation, but I'm leaving their name out. If need be, I'll follow with like take legal actions if need be, because you're going to be in breach of your contract if I'm not unlinked on that same day. So I sent them that email. I feel great. I'm like, this is good. This is like what I needed to do. This was the right idea because they're not replying to anything. And I told them, the more you're not replying to me, the more I feel like you're trying to keep me locked in. The next day, so this was 1 day ago, I wake up, I check my YouTube just to see if there's anything new. I get switched to another network. My channel is now no longer with the MCN I was with. I'm with a brand new network that I had no idea who they were. I have no idea how I ended there, and I'm super confused. And so I'm just like, what? These guys just switched me, so I'm stuck in another contract, and I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking I'm locked in for another, I don't know how long. So I'm freaking out. I don't know what's happening. So I go on a crazy research rampage, Rant. I find every single email about this specific network, and I hit up every single people. I tweet at them. I Facebook message them. I post on their Facebook page. I go crazy. I message every single person. I think I sent a total of 50 emails out, and even on LinkedIn, I found some of the workers. I messaged them there. A bunch of tweets, a bunch of Facebook messages and posts. And finally, the next day, today, I get an email back from them, and they're saying, we're very sorry about the situation. I have no idea how you ended up with us, but don't worry, I unlinked you. Because in my email, I said, I want to get unlinked. So finally, I got unlinked. And I'm very happy. I was so happy when I got that email, and I don't want to name networks because I don't know all this legal stuff. I don't want to risk getting pursued or anything in court. I'm very, very happy that I got unlinked, and it was a crazy experience, and I'm happy. I'm just happy I'm unlinked. Now, for the people who are stuck in a similar situation that sounds like anything, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that. Secondly, this is what you need to do. If you want to leave, You really need to understand from your network how to unlink from them. And if they're not responding, just keep hitting them up. Don't stop. Be consistent. And finally, this is what I want to do. If you need support and you want to make a video about the situation, or you want to get like your word out there, or you need advice, and send me an email. I'm JaianMusic@hotmail.com. You can also send me a tweet. Tweet me this video. Be like, I watched your video. I need your help. Or leave me a comment. Just get to me. Contact me. I have a Facebook page too. You can message. I'm very active on my social media. Message me and I'll try to help you. So if you want to get a link, just don't give up. Okay? Your contract needs to end at some point. It has to. I hope. The one last thing I want to say about this entire situation is that throughout my entire research, I found this article that I found very interesting. And this article lists off all the YouTube networks there are and gives you the pros, the cons, and what's good about them. And the way this article is made, and which I really like about this article, it's that, first of all, it gets updated every so often. It gives you a section of good networks and bad networks. Let me tell you this. The MCN I was with originally, you will find them in the bad MCNs to avoid. So if an MCN hits you up, check out that article. And if that MCN is in that list of bad MCNs, don't partner with them. Don't. That's I'm telling you, that's what you need to do. And the MCN I got switched to from the bad MCN was an MCN that you actually found in the good MCN section, the list of the good MCNs, and they unlinked me. So from my experience, I can tell you that this article is very accurate from what I've lived, but that's just what I lived. Another point I want to reiterate is that just because I lived this experience doesn't mean MCNs are bad, because I had a bad experience. There's obviously plenty of bad MCNs out there, but there's also a lot of good ones. It's just a question of looking around, poking around, and trying to find the right one for you. I found one now that I am very interested in, but I'm not just gonna partner with them. I just like what I'm seeing from them, right? Maybe I'll just join the YouTube partner program and make myself an AdSense account, and a lot of people tell me that's the way to go. So look at those two different options, and I hope this video give you any light on everything. And finally, please share this video. I want to spread this message, and I want people to watch this video before they partner with an MCN. I think this is very important to talk about. This is something that needs to be spoken about. This is something that's very important. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this rant helped you out. I'm not the kind of YouTuber who makes rants, so don't expect a lot of them. I prefer podcasting. I podcast about anime. If this is the first time you see my channel, I do anime song covers. I have a rap project. I do original music. I podcast about anime, like I said. I do a lot of cool stuff here. You should definitely subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. It would be amazing if you help me out. Thank you guys so much for your time sitting through this video. Thank you for listening to me, and have a great day, guys.